Sudden Cardiac Death Awareness Research Foundation is an organization that was developed by my wife and myself to ensure that compassion is instilled in our community, to ensure our safety in reduction of sudden cardiac death, which is the most common cause of death in the U.S. It is devastating. It is #1 killer amongst the Hispanic, African, and Asian community, period.
When Paul and I started SCARF back in 2012, we knew that we were going to engage our students, the future leaders. This year, we have 44 amazing interns. They all are here to learn about philanthropy, medicine, engineering, teamwork, higher education, critical thinking, and most importantly, they're here to make connections and find guidance that's going to last them for their lifetime.
And SCARF to me means a commitment to bettering myself, improving my education, and applying our principles of higher education, teamwork, and critical thinking to giving back to the community.
I know that as an ethnic woman, I am at higher risk for cardiovascular disease, and that is why I believe it's crucial that we help communities in need.
My interns come from all walks of life. They are the embodiment of diversity. They come together with self-etiquette and self-awareness to ensure the fact that the community thrives.
I've learned from Dr. Wen that the most important thing in our lives is to foster a relationship and foster the well-being of the community around us. It's together that we're strong, and together that we make a difference, and together that we can prosper and strive.
This year, our curriculum of life expanded exponentially as well. We focused heavily on professionalism, what the students are expected to do when they go out in the real world.
They have their hands-on event, such as the pig dissection. And that is to ensure them that during the process of learning, they have to see, they have to feel, they have to have hands-on experience, and they have to have a global awareness of their surrounding.
SCARF has provided me with a heightened sense of awareness of what my community needs. I feel more empowered and encouraged by SCARF to educate my community and to show them how they can help in those situations, and I understand that sentiment very well.
SCARF provides me with all the necessary tools to be able to teach my community on an everyday basis, including my family members.
Knowing medicine and taking care of a patient is not enough. We have to go out to the community to ensure that education and information and our compassion is disseminated at the grassroots. I applaud all of my interns for taking charge and developing this maturity that they've always had.
SCARF has really taught me to look at things in everyday life a lot differently and to become a lot more serious about my personal health.
SCARF has allowed me to identify my passions, to be a leader within my community, and to advocate for people in need.
It's so gratifying to see these students embrace all of these values and put them to use right in front of us.
Our mission is to ensure that our clinical providers and community have gained access to AEDs.
And when we find places that do not have AEDs, we're looking to be able to donate them. And along with our SCARF donated AEDs comes the education that we can provide.
SCARF is here not only to save lives, but to also build lives.
I grew up in a very heavily Hispanic and Indian populated neighborhood where I saw that women's health was not taken care of all the time because of lack of awareness. And SCARF gave me the opportunity to go out in the community and make that difference. I hope to keep that SCARF mentality when I grow up and become a physician.
SCARF, for me, being an ethnic woman, has taught me a lot about my risk factors. That's a given, but more importantly, women's health.
SCARF is not a summer camp. SCARF is a life camp. It unites people from all over the globe to ensure the fact that we use our compassion objectively and ensure the safety of our community.
This year they took part in our annual SCARF barbecue. We had a wonderful orientation day with team building. Our For Life events took a whole new life this year.
Race for Life, where Ramsey Collins drive a race car around the track where there's danger, there's excitement, but he is doing all from his commitment to ensure that you understand health.
We've also had Spike for Life, which is a volleyball event, Dance for Life, which is a Zumba event, and we're looking every year as more students come with different backgrounds to create additional events that can be held throughout the year.
And with each initiative that these young interns create, it gives us a chance to go out in the community and put out our message for sudden cardiac death.
And I look forward to discussing your ideas, your thoughts, and how we can make SCARF more powerful, more global.
I want to take a moment and congratulate all of our students and thank our staff, who has been just wonderful.
But most importantly, I want to thank the families for making the sacrifices to ensure the success of your children.
Today, Paul and I invite you to join us in this fight to eradicate sudden cardiac death. It has impacted our communities, our families, our lives, and the cost is simply too great to ignore this any longer. Please join us to do more than we have ever been able to do. And thank you so much for your support. We hope you have a wonderful evening today.